Hey listener, First Encounter is an explicit podcast by grown-ups for grown-ups. Content warnings can be found in the episode description. No one's in the studio, which means I can make this delicious, generic, grocery store brand coffee before Chris gets here and not have any...
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm so sorry.
What is this? I talked to you about this. Drink this.
Oh, what is
It's
that?
new coffee from Uncommon Coffee.
Where
Fucking delicious.
Where can I find it?
Well, you can go to uncommonvt.com.
UncommonVT.com?
Uncommonvt.com, Hanny, for some delicious coffee. I can even recommend you the Ethiopian Layu. It's really good.
Let me just give it a little sip here and try it. Well, that is just damn delicious.
Yeah, it's really fucking good.
That got me jazzed and ready to go. Where can I buy more of this coffee?
I said uncommonvt.com.
UncommonVT.com? But Chris, what if I want to get a little bit of money off my bag of beans?
Well, I know how you like getting off with your beans, so let me tell you, Hanny. You can just use the code GOODGOOD at checkout to get 10% off.
Good?
Good.
Do I need to do anything special? Hyphens or capitalization?
No. Just good.
Just that good?
Yeah, well, no, just the two. Just good.
So you use good to get good. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying that.
I
You can
love
even
it.
get a shirt. They're really fucking cool.
Oh, I do like their shirts. We both have one. We both wore them last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without communicating it.
Yeah, it became a photo shoot opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to www.firstencounter.com/sponsor with an S. And you can see a picture of Chris and I wearing the shirts there, I think.
Sure.
I haven't put them there yet.
Yeah,
but
by the time this goes out.
Yeah. All right.
You better have.
Love it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Now shut the fuck up and go grind some beans with your mouth.
Hey, Pumpkin.
Hey.
How are you this fine day?
Okay. A little hot, a little sweaty, a little drippy, a little
You are.
hungry.
Wait, you're hungry? You just
I
ate
mean-
half a pizza.
Not for food.
What are you hungry for?
My little secret.
Yummy. You're going to need to come way closer. Chris, you know what I'm hungry for today?
Talk to me.
Majora's Mask.
What is that?
That is the video.
Sell me on it.
That is a video
Talk
game
to me about this.
that you're going to be diving into and playing for your very first time today. We're going to put your controller in your hand and you're going to dive into the wonderful world of Clocktown.
But what if I'm not ready?
I think you're ready, Chris. I'd like you to just sit back, relax, and let me take you on a journey. But before we get there, I would love to thank any new patrons we have.
Oh, holy shit. We do have one, don't we?
I believe so.
Big thanks to Bill's JRPG Adventures and Other Trappings.
Bill, thank you so much for becoming a patron. Glad you're here. Welcome. And we'll also take a moment to thank our X-Potion tier members. Mary,
Nonstop Final Fantasy.
thank you both so much. And finally, a big, massive shout out to our executive producer.
Denise.
Yeah. Is she an executive now?
I mean, it's producer.
Eh.
Well,
She's your mom. She's always been the executive.
if we're being entirely honest.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Denise. Can't do it without you. Still.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. If you want to be shouted out or just get that good content, go to patreon.com/firstencounter.
Do it.
Playing Crisis Core right now.
Do it.
We got some good bonus content coming up involving Henny learning how to speedrun Final
Do it.
Fantasy VII OG.
Ugh.
It's going to be a good time.
Is it?
Got some Quest 64 gameplay.
Oh, the Quest 64 has some good times.
It's pretty good.
Some bidet times.
Some bidet times.
There's a lot on there.
Yeah. Check it out.
Some streamies.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff.
We crossed them.
Yeah.
No, we're not supposed to, but...
Head over to patreon.com/firstencounter. Support us now.
You know what else we got?
What's that?
You know what else we got?
What?
Merch.
Fucking
We got a shop, my dude.
We have a shop?
Yeah.
You can buy First Encounter swag?
Yeah, dude. It's
How does one do it?
firstencounter.com/shop.
Oh.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you built it.
You
tell
got,
me.
You got
yeah.
it. You got it.
It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
It's very exciting. We got some really comfy shirts. Actually.
Really comfy shirts. They're delightful.
Yeah, they're really good.
Really well designed, eco-friendly,
Eco-friendly.
ethically made. We love it.
It's, great shirts.
Genuinely.
Yeah.
I am wearing one right now. I'm wearing our Good t-shirt in navy. It is extremely comfortable. Has a great logo on it. We're really happy with our design.
Yeah.
And then Chris, why don't you tell us about the other design? I feel like it's all you, and I'm really proud of what you made there.
I was really excited by this idea. Our mock band tour shirt, I would say. On the front, you get a really good First Encounter band logo.
Produced by a wonderful artist who we will link to in the description to this episode.
Yep. And on the back, you have a tour date splash of all of First Encounter's greatest game over hits.
It's real good. Chris kind of just was like, "Hey, I'm gonna make something, and I want to see how you feel about it." And I think the next morning I woke up to just a back of a band t-shirt with all of my deaths from season 1 laid out. And I was just tickled absolutely pink. It is hilarious. It's a great shirt, really well designed. The artist who worked on the front and Chris who designed the back both did an amazing job. That is also available at firstencounter.com/shop. It's also in the menu if you go to
www.firstencounterpodcast.com/shop.
And you click in the main navigation menu, you move to the second, third item over.
I think.
I'm sorry. I'm not, but.
Well, that was fun.
So welcome to season 2, episode 2. The first time Chris puts controller in hand on mic and it gets recorded and put into podcast form. And that form is taking the beautiful shape of Christopher playing The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask for the first time. Chris is gonna have a bad time. Christopher, will you join? Hey, you want to pass me a little bit of that coffee while we enjoy this beautiful cutscene?
This is just a very pleasant looking game.
Yeah, it's a real good time.
No problems.
It's not a nightmare at all.
No. Fuck is that?
You have no idea how much this is sending me.
Who the fuck is this?
So
put some pants on.
I'm gonna try my hardest not to be everything I wanted you to be during FF7, which is like when you ask something, like actually like telling you. I don't want to do that because that's what I wanted you to do, and I know that's not.
Okay, try that again. Explain to me.
Basically, you're gonna ask questions, and it's gonna be really hard for me not to truthfully answer. Whereas for you, it was just delightful for you. But my favorite thing about this, each of these people that you're seeing, where you're like, "Who the fuck is that? What is that?" They all have a really rich backstory and like included personality and stuff that I just really enjoy.
Sure.
And it actually is very much like FF7, where all those little side characters have their own shit going on that doesn't revolve around Cloud. Uh-oh.
Is that Marjorie?
Yes, that's Majorum.
Oh, is that okay?
What do you think that's about?
I'm sure that's fine.
That looks angry.
You know when your moon hates you.
Chris, how you feeling?
I have so many feelings about just the, I guess you said it was 2 hours recording. Is that what you said? Did not feel like that, first of all.
No?
But that could be just the stress of time constantly ticking down.
So you actually hit the dead average of how long it takes to get through the introductory story.
All right.
So,
dead average is what I go for. Yeah.
Yep, definitely. So let's start off with the story.
Yes.
So why don't you recap for us what happened today?
Okay. So the story picks up with, I assume, the conclusion of Ocarina of Time, where our titular hero... No. I was going to say Zelda, but Link.
It was also not the titular character.
No, not at all.
Except for 2 games.
Yeah. Link's Awakening.
Yep.
And...
I would argue Link to the Past.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually 3. Link's Adventure. Legend of Zelda 2, Link's Adventure.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Excellent. So the titular character, Zelda. This music takes me back.
Oh, because it's the Ocarina. Yeah, it's the... Don't. What are you doing?
What?
Chris. No, I'm making you name him Link. If you made me name him Cloud, you motherfucker. I feel like you made me name him Cloud, so I'm making you name him Link.
All right, fine.
I will put my foot down on this, you absolute monster.
So we're going through some woods,
As one does.
looking pretty worn down, straight from some adventuring with our fancy pony Epona.
Your fancy e-pony?
Yeah.
It's like an e-girl. E-pony.
Hate that. And the narrator tells me that I have to find a lost friend.
Yeah.
And I can't help but notice that I don't have Navi, the ever popular hit character.
Hey, listen!
Yes. But don't worry, we'll get to
The replacements?
the stand-in.
Yeah.
So we were coming through the woods and something startles Epona
Yes.
and knocks Link clear off, and I bump my head.
Bonk.
And a laughing, floating, terrible something pops out wearing a horrifying mask. Skull Kid, I believe he's called. So, yeah, I played this opening to the point where you get to, like, the first town, which I think is within the first, 5 minutes. Like, pretty much as soon as you move, if I remember correctly.
Opponent's so little. Nay.
Fuck. Am I dead?
It's very possible.
Ugh. I hate that.
You two fairies did great. I wonder if he has anything good on him. Huh? This guy? Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
So there's two fairies that are with Skull
Yes.
Kid. Tattle and Titty or something.
Tail.
Sure.
Tattle and Tail because they make the name Tattletale.
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
All right, that's fun.
So Tail is purple and Tattle is yellow.
Yes. I'm colorblind, so that's...
Are you?
No.
Oh.
Where'd Navi go? Those aren't Navi?
Those are not Navi. He's embarking on a heroic journey to find the friend that he lost.
Oh.
You can be that one.
Oh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I want to see.
Jesus.
You can't, Tail. What would we do if you dropped it and broke it? No way. You can't touch it.
But sis, why can't I try it out too? And I believe I wake up to Skull Kid
Yes.
being all cackly and
Yeah.
awful. I don't remember why he grabs my horse.
He's just a dickhead.
Yeah, he's just an ass. He just took my horse and just blasts out of there.
Yeah. With you
And-
holding on.
Yes, I action star grab the reins and I'm dragged through the underbrush in the woods and I am unable to hold on the whole time and I let go.
Yeah.
And opponent's gone, Skull Kid's gone, and I'm left to sprint my way through a wood tunnel?
Yeah, like a little log tunnel.
Yeah.
It's not that little actually, but yeah.
Yeah.
You just kind of come into a little bit of a underground area and get
Yeah.
to just see what's going on.
Epona! I wonder how they made his laugh, because that's a really cool soundbite.
I also wonder. It's horrid. Oh, hey, look.
Oh!
What's going on here?
Oh, God, I can't... Okay.
Okay. All right. You're getting there. Chris, this music sounds like you should really be moving a little quicker, don't you think?
Oh, now I got rupees.
I don't like that you're already doing better at this than I still am at Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I got sick moves.
Yeah, bro.
Am I a gamer boy now?
I mean, you've always been a gamer boy. I think you're one of those fake gamer boys, but you're a gamer boy.
I got my sword, I do some cutty hackies, climb up some ladders, and just fucking chase down Skull Kid.
And then you find him, and he informs you that your horse sucks. And so he did you a favor and got rid of the horse.
I did forget that.
Which begs the question of how long were you searching for him? That he had time to leave, sell your horse. Well, no, he had time to leave,
He sold my
determine your
horse.
horse sucks, sell the horse, find a buyer, and then come back and wait for you to tell you specifically that your horse sucks.
That's so much worse than if he just, ditched the horse.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Well, now I have to find Epona. That's cool.
Huh. Huh. Yeah. Ah.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, it's like that episode of Final Fantasy.
I bet you thought you played as Link the whole game.
What's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it.
There's no point in writing a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it. Aw, boo-hoo, why the sad face? I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. Oh, come now. Do you really think you can beat me as I am now? Fool.
Ugh. That's some terrible shaking.
This game has some of the most upsetting graphics in it for me.
Graphics and sound direction.
Yes, the sound is
Superb.
so good.
So we catch up to Skull Kid,
Yeah,
and he's got his fairy buddies, his
Yeah.
muscle, if you will,
yeah.
and he curses me, it
Yeah.
appears.
You have a fun little journey of joining a flash mob with a bunch of other dancing Dekus, and when you come out of it, you are a Deku scrub yourself.
Yeah, that was horrifying.
Yeah. The animations in this game are all very horrifying.
For Nintendo 64 graphics, the style is very dark.
Yeah.
The expressions are what get to me the most.
They're pretty good. Pretty sure you're about to meet with a terrible
Ugh.
fate. What's going on there, Chris?
I think I'm part of a
Why don't you just
flash mob now.
Why don't you just dance with the rest of the scrubs?
What the fuck is happening?
Are you okay?
What?
Hello?
He made me a sucky.
What?
A Deku sucky.
Now that's a good look for you. You'll stay here looking that way forever.
So he turns me into a Deku scrub, and I can not jump.
No.
I can do a spinny spin.
Yeah. How you doing?
Whoa! Meow. I'm a ballerina now. I've discovered myself. That's it.
Yeah.
I can run and I can spin.
You can also do a little flower power.
Yeah, I can, how do you say make love with the flowers?
Pollinate?
I can penetrate the flowers and get blasted back out of them, and they let me kind of fly around a little bit before they...
And get little helicopter flowers.
Yeah.
Thup, 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 thup.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, what's happening?
I'm beautiful. I can ballerina on this beautiful flower, and it sucks me in, and then
A little Deku suck, if you
a
will.
little Deku suck, and then it spits me back out, and I can fly with some beautiful flowers. But basically, I have to keep following Skull Kid, because
Yeah.
he pieces out of there,
Again.
and he left me as a Deku scrub, and it's not really my kind of thing. I'm not feeling it.
He not only leaves you, but Tattle starts beating you up. And while
that's
Tattle is
right.
beating you up, Tail and Skull Kid just piece out of there and shut the door behind them.
Yes.
Leaving Tattle with you.
What a treat.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for Tattle. Actually, Tattle has come in handy. She has
Tattle's
definitely helped
pretty
me.
useful,
Yes.
yeah.
Sis!
I hate that you gave Tail like an actual like man voice. Whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me. I'm still here. Tail, you can't leave without me.
Doesn't sound like I'll be doing that voice very often.
You! If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother. Well, don't just sit there, Deku boy. Do something. Why are you looking at me like that? What? Is there something stuck on my face? Will you stop staring and just open that door for me? Please, come on. A helpless little girl is asking you, so hurry up. Oh, Tail. I wonder if that child will be all right on his own.
I'm gonna make you pay.
So Tattle wakes you up after kicking your ass and is like, hey, sorry about before, but I can't open the door by myself. Can you fucking help or what? And you're like, I guess. Like, you suck, but okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect. I actually like Tattle a lot. She's
Yeah.
very fun. She's just kind of a dick.
Yeah.
But
Great time.
she's still helpful.
She's just sassy about it, though.
Yeah, she's real sassy.
Yeah.
Real sassafras.
Chris, a helpless little girl is asking you to open a door and you're just sitting here ballerinaing. You're a monster.
Let me in.
Hey, wait for me. Don't leave me behind. So, that stuff back there, I apologize, so take me with you.
Fuck you.
You want to know about the Skull Kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just so happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal? Good. So then it's settled. Now then, I'll be your partner, at least until we catch that Skull Kid. My name's Tattle, so it's nice to meet you or whatever.
So, yeah, we join forces. I open the door for her, and we proceed onward to, I guess, into the clock tower. Into the
so
basement?
from this point, you actually go through a little puzzly of a sort where you have to dive into multiple flowers and hop between
That's right.
kind of pillars of earth. Not the hit Ken Follett novelization series, The Pillars of the Earth. But no.
Nor the board game adaptation.
Nor the ABC miniseries adaptation either, starring Eddie Redmayne.
Oh, really?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, actually. Yeah,
Excellent.
he's the builder.
That's cool.
So you kind of just learn how to use the flower through this area and like how to fly.
Yeah, so basically there's different platforms kind of scattered across this room, and I have to figure out which ones to fly myself over to reach the next door that I have to pass through. I don't know about this, about Tattle. She was pretty gung-ho to throw her boss under the bus.
Chris, what if you don't make it across? Son of a...
Son of a tit. Get down!
Hello?
Why? I don't like that the camera is so close up.
Welcome to Adventure Games, bro.
Oh, God.
Did you figure out what the up is? On the C buttons?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, listener at home, Chris is currently utilizing an Xbox One controller mapped for an N64, which is just really the bee's tits.
I'm getting filthy rich. Link, you've come through so many other battles. I feel like you should be able to take on Skull Boy.
Yeah? Oh boy, how do you think this is going to go for you?
Well, let me tell you, Hanny. I don't know if you realize this, but I'm a puzzle master.
Are you a pro gamer?
I am a pro gamer boy.
Are you actually good at puzzles?
No.
Oh boy, you're going to have a bad time with this game because it's literally just puzzles.
Can I make it all that way, do you think? We're going to find out.
I was going to say, how will you know unless you try?
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Oh no,
Wait
I
a
think
minute.
you would have been better off. Not bad, not bad.
All right, yeah. No problem. No problem.
No problem.
Easy games. Give me a challenge.
Little poof. Let's see if you can make it past the sick intro. Uh-oh. I'm not entirely sure.
Ah!
Oh.
I
you
didn't
did it.
realize they stopped.
Oh, the flower?
Yeah, I didn't
it's
know
on a timer.
my flower power ran out.
It's on a timer, yeah. Hey, you, come on. Press Z and talk to me.
Oh my god. It's all coming back.
Z targeting is going to be your left trigger.
Ah.
There you go. See? Sorry, that's not Tattle at all.
There you go. See?
What's a tree voice? Oh, you know what? Treebeard from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, wait, that's the tree talking?
Yeah. There you go. See? You can do it if you try. When I fly over to people or... Oh, no, it's not. It's absolutely Tattle talking.
Perfect.
When I fly over to people or objects, use Z to look at them so you can talk to them. Come over to this tree and check it out.
I love checking out some good wood.
It's strange, but the way you look right now sort of looks like this tree. It looks all dark and gloomy, almost like it could start crying any second now. How sad.
Jesus Christ.
This is still hailed as one of the darkest adventure games of all time. It's strange, but the way you
Alright,
look right now,
yeah.
it's all dark and gloomy.
Yes, I know. All right. See ya.
You also get a treasure chest.
I did get a treasure chest.
It was full of Deku nuts.
Oh, that's right.
Dun, 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 dun.
I got nuts. I got these nuts. Press B while flying to drop a Deku bomb. Haven't used them.
Have not used them.
Not at all.
That's fine. I mean, whatever, man. It's your.
I'm probably just going to run around town just chucking them at people's heads.
Yeah,
it's
that's
fine.
fair. It's your party.
Yeah.
Maybe you can use them to stop that dog from attacking you. We'll get there.
We'll get to the dog.
Yeah.
Okay, I have some feelings about the dog. So yeah, I get through the next door,
Then
and
you're in the clock tower.
so I progress up the clock tower. And holy God, do I just come across the most frightening, yet helpful, but still terrible, happy mask salesman.
You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
Now, I've encountered this character because the internet,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I've heard the reverse Clocktown theme.
Yeah.
Didn't prepare me for it.
No. He's even worse when you're encountering him.
His smile is so much worse when it's animated and not like just a screenshot.
And the like coming at you constantly as he's smiling and the changing expressions as he comes back and forth. And he's like, oh,
Yeah.
just a delight.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
And
real good.
He's got a couple masks that are just terrifying. There's a screaming mask. I think there's a couple screaming
There's
masks.
several screaming masks.
Yeah.
There's also Mario.
So I kind of like to think that this guy is just traversing the like multiverse of Nintendo and just collecting like souls of various characters.
I like to believe that he, much like the Joker in Killing Joke, cuts the faces off of his enemies, such as Mario, and then mounts them on wooden masks and then resells them.
Are you telling me that in the Killing Joke, the Joker cuts the face off Mario and mounts him? Because that's what I got.
Yes, and.
All right. Yeah, no, this guy's terrible. And I think one of the things that's really putting me off about him is specifically, and I don't know if this was a purposeful thing, maybe you can tell me, but the way that he bounces between animations, like there's no smooth transition to his movements. It's very much like cut.
I can't say for sure. I've never read anything about it, but given how other characters react and like move in their animations, it seems very intentional to me to make it very frantic, almost, I would say, and like uncomfortable.
It's very jarring.
Yeah, it's like make you like on edge around him. Like you're like, he might be a good guy, he might be a bad guy. I have really no idea at this point.
Yeah.
He's just unsettling regardless.
Yeah, it definitely feels like you don't know what he's thinking or what his next like move is going to be. Very uncomfortable. Oh, maybe... Oh, wait a minute. Am I in the tower? Is this the village? Oh, no!
You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? I own the Happy Mask Shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am, at a loss. And now, I've found you. Now, don't think me rude, but I've been following you.
It's not rude. It's fucking creepy as hell. Ugh!
For I know of a way to return you to your former self. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from me, I will return you to normal. What? It's not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should by no means be a difficult task. Except, the one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow. And I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you'll be fine. I see you are young and have tremendous courage.
I do.
I'm sure you'll find it right away.
Hate that, man. So,
It's real creepy, isn't it?
Oh, goodness.
Hello?
Oh, no. Okay. So the feeling I get is that he knows that the moon is going to come down, and that's why he doesn't want to be here in 3 days.
Maybe.
So the smiling mask salesman tells me that something's been stolen, and we can assume it's the mask that the Skull Kid is wearing, the titular Majora's mask. Sure, we'll get the smiling mask salesman his thing back in 3 days. No problem. We got
earned
this.
it.
Yeah. So we take title and we're like, hey, let's go get this done. We leave the clock tower and we come into Clock Town.
Yeah. Dawn of the first day. 72 hours remain.
Oh my god.
South Clocktown.
I don't like time limits any more than you do.
He gives me the creeps. That mask salesman was the... Sorry, just thinking out loud. But 3 days? Even if we never sleep, that still leaves us with a measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, don't just stand there. We're going to see the Great Fairy.
Oh!
Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. She watches over everything. And just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. Go to the shrine near the North Gate. You'll find the Great Fairy there.
Shrine, North Gate. Thick Fairy, I'm coming! Pupper.
Did you say Thick Fairy?
Nope. Talk to me. Talk to me!
You have to de-target him.
Ah!
What did you expect was going to happen?
Why did the dog try and kill me?
You attacked it.
I did what?
You spun at it.
Talk to me.
You know, you're very cavalier for someone
swimming.
whose time is literally clocking down on the screen.
Ow! Oh, he's not actually stop targeting. He's not actually hurting my hearts.
No. But he will attack you if you get too close. Is there a problem here,
I
sir?
want to talk to people.
Talk to him. No one's stopping you.
How do I talk? So I come into Clocktown. There's a fucking dog who I'm like, oh hey, that's sweet. I like dogs. It's small. It's cute. It's a little white fluffer.
And fucker bites you.
Fucking tries to kick the shit out of me.
Knocks you into a pool and repeatedly bites you until you technically you could have drowned if the game allowed that to happen.
Yeah. Fuck that dog. That dog sucks.
The worst part about that is, as you find out later, it only attacks you when you're a Deku scrub, which makes the dog a racist on top of everything else.
Speciesist. Which is something that I was kind of thinking about while playing, because in Ocarina of Time, the Deku Scrubs are considered like monsters for the most part, right?
Yes.
Like you're kicking their ass most of the game. In this, you're running around as a Deku Scrub and everyone's like, oh, Deku Kid.
There's still like a little like, oh, like if you're a scrub, get out of here kind of thing. But they still treat you not as a monster, but more as like a nuisance. And most of the people, honestly, who are rude to you not because you're a Deku Scrub, but because you're a child.
Right.
And they're like, hey, you're a fucking kid. Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
The only people who really are rude to you because of what you look like are the bombers, who we'll get to soon, and then the dog.
Yeah. Dog, I mean, the dog's just an asshole.
Yeah, the dog.
As far as I'm concerned.
The dog is the most problematic character in this game.
Yeah. I had several run-ins with the dog. None of them were positive. It's fine.
Well, when you
I'm
were
sure-
a person and you picked him up and threw him, I'm pretty sure that was good for you.
I'm sure the dog will get its comeuppance. I found a perfectly fine,
man?
not creepy, not sketchy at all individual who was...
Willing to hold your money for no problems.
I was like, hell yeah, take my money.
Yeah.
Keep it safe.
It's actually awesome you did that, because I never picked up on that mechanic when I was a kid, so I never fucking remembered to store money.
Yeah.
And I always fucking lost my money. Hey there, little guy. Why don't you deposit some rupees?
Yes.
Nowadays, even if people have money, they don't deposit any. Nothing. So, for a limited time, I'll give you a special gift based on how much you deposit.
Okay.
For example, if you deposit 200 rupees, you'll get an item that holds a lot of rupees. So, what'll it be?
Deposit the rupees.
All right. So, how many rupees? How much?
45 rupees.
Oh. So, little guy, what's your name?
Zelda.
Link, is
I
it?
said Zelda.
Got it. I won't forget your deposit. Let me stamp you with my special ink. Hey, relax. It doesn't leave any marks and it's not going to hurt. Stamp. There. Now I'll know you when I see you.
Perfect.
You discovered banking.
Thanks, guy.
Congratulations.
So I think from what are you,
What's that?
does that say poop?
I was just about to say, does that say poop?
I'm going into the poop house.
Yeah. Welcome to the poop house. Hey, it's the old lady who you like get robbed.
Goron!
Yeah.
Hey, don't tell me you came all the way here on a day like this just to buy bums.
Clocktown's pretty fun. A lot going on there, though, huh?
Oh boy. There's so many different things that are pulling my attention from so many different directions, because there's so many people to talk to. There's so many things to look at and examine. And I didn't even do that this much because I was under the pressure of like getting to where I
you
need
have
to go.
3 days and
Yeah.
the clock moves very fast.
Yes. There's a lot of people running around all doing their own thing. You can talk to everyone. They all have something to say. It seems like they all have their own kind of life and concern going on. So I'm sure that's going to play a big part in the game.
I'm trying not to help. I'm trying to be as hands-off as you were. One thing that I want to, as much as possible, encourage you for this series is to talk to everyone and to understand those things. So that Bomber notebook that you got, definitely dive into it, because they did such a good job of world building, my man. Like, it's worth it just to give the developers and the writers the appreciation, I think, of building these little stories that you've already started seeing some of. So your spin is your sword attack. So whenever you spin at something, it's going to be offensive to whoever you spin at. You can also read signs.
Oh no.
Or you can do whatever. Fuck it. I don't care. Do whatever you want to do.
This is incredibly frustrating to navigate for me. Ooh, Jugglies.
This looks like another part of town.
It's another one of them ball men.
What part of town is this? Did you not read the prompt on the screen?
No, I was watching the ball men.
East Clocktown is where you're
Oh,
at.
and I want to be north, so...
It's very important that you remember which Clocktown section is which.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
There's a lot of people to talk to, too.
What's your deal?
My, funny things are happening in town, aren't they? Funny.
Alright.
You're telling me, like the rumors about the swamp to the south? Did you hear about the kidnapping?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my, the kidnapping! But then the kid woke up. Get it? Kid? Napping? Oh, I got 1 million of them. Oh,
I don't like them.
they're great.
They're not for me.
Where are you going? What's your mission?
I have to find the ferry. Okay, so I thought Deku scrubs were... Oh, whoops. Sorry. That was unintentional.
There's a rupee.
I thought Deku scrubs were associated with the Great Deku Tree.
Maybe.
But if I remember correctly, the Great Deku Tree died, and I hate this.
What's this?
This is a nightmare.
Can you describe what this is?
It's a nightmare box of music and colors and shape. Oh, hello. Oh, no.
She looks real...
She looks like a zombie.
Enthusiastic. Why don't you do her voice?
Oh, what a cute little customer. So do you want to play? For you, it's only 10 rupees.
I'm actually all set.
Oh, really? Too bad. Come again.
I hate that more than anything else I've seen.
So, I don't mean to frighten you, but it is noon on the first day now. So you've burned about
But there's so much to see!
You've burned about 6 hours.
East. I need to go north.
What's this guy's deal?
What's your deal? Hey, talk to me.
Huh? I'm angry now. Don't speak to me. They must be joking. Now what am I to do?
Okay.
Is there so much rich character development, Chris?
There's so much that apparently I don't have
What's that
time
little
for.
kid doing?
What are you doing? Is this your fort?
If you want to pass through here, you have to say the secret code. What's the code?
Oh, God.
Pick numbers with that and press A to decide. Wrong. Jim said I can't let anyone who doesn't know the code in. If you're not a member, they won't teach you the secret code. If you want to be a member, go see Jim in North Clocktown.
Oh, my God. There's already so much to remember.
Yeah, dude.
What? I feel like...
Can't believe we're gonna 100% this game together.
Yeah, for sure. Where the fuck am I?
East Clocktown. What's the problem?
All right, well, that's not... I'm still in East?
What's this guy doing?
Who are you?
It's the postman. Yeah, I'm currently on the job. If I stop to talk, it will disrupt my schedule.
I love him. He's my favorite man.
I love postman.
Okay, I
Do you
need
remember
to...
we met the postman at a convention once?
So I kind of have two objectives right now. Fairy becomes the first one because I don't know where Skull Kid is at this point. And also I'm a Deku Scrub who can only go into flowers to get shot back up into the air to glide around. And
Pollination, if you will.
that's literally
You
all
can
I can
spin
do.
attack.
I can spin attack, but
And then
there's
we
not
get
really anything to attack right
Some
now.
sweet magic powers later.
We do, but we'll get there.
You're like, no, we don't.
I think for about an hour, I just bumblefuck my way around town, not doing anything that I should be doing.
So you spent a lot of time moving between the districts,
Yes.
and you also spent a lot of time with the bombers. And I think
Yes.
the next thing we should touch on is actually going to the Great Ferry and then the bombers. So let's talk about finally finding North Clocktown,
That's fair.
which did take you until the second day to find North Clocktown.
The biggest trouble I'm having with this game is definitely the controls. So I can, yeah. Turns out, I'm using an Xbox controller,
Xbox One controller.
Xbox One controller that's mapped to an N64 control scheme. I'm just so used to modern games allowing me to move the camera and look around with one of the joysticks. And in this case, the joystick lets me access items or abilities.
Yes.
So
You go to look around and then you're fucking turning yourself into a Deku Scrub or playing your ocarina or whatnot.
yeah, lots of nightmares just happening.
Yes.
That's fine.
I'm sure it's okay.
So we go into North Clocktown. Do I have a map or something?
Chris, I don't understand the problem. You've gotten very clear direction multiple times.
I just don't know where I am.
Chris, what's the problem here?
I found this place. Oh,
North
North
Clocktown.
Clocktown. I
Look
did
at
it. You see, Henny? That's why people say I'm the best
They
at
do.
video
They
games.
do say that. So there's a slide that you cannot go up. Dun, da, da, da,
Oh,
da.
there's a heart piece.
There sure is. Yeah,
I didn't
why don't you just go
expect-
right on up in there. Is there a
What?
problem? Is there a problem?
What the?
Chris, why don't you just go up? What's stopping you?
Why can't I go up the slide?
Chris, what's stopping you?
Why is the... Oh, it's chiming. Don't like that. Oh,
I was worried we weren't going to have content.
I'm not sure we do.
Oh! Night of the first day. 60 hours remain. There is a little kid shooting a spit gun at a Majora's Mask balloon.
What are you doing?
What do you want, shrimp? I'm busy practicing with my blowgun.
All right.
If you can't pop that balloon, then don't mess with Jim.
Oh,
Grr.
wait. Is this Jim?
That's Jim. The other thing that happens here is that there's a man
a gentleman in a skin-tight
Skin tight.
Skin-tight
lime green. And I mean lime green suit.
He has a fanny pack too, right?
He sure does.
Whoa! What's this? Green clothes? White fairy? Sir, could you, by chance, be a forest fairy? Oh my! My name is Tingle, and I think I'm the same as you, sir, a forest fairy. Alas, though I'm already age 35, no fairy has come to me yet.
What? Wait
there
a
a
minute.
problem
Wait.
When
Okay,
you're
so
a Kokiri,
they get their fairies.
You get your fairy, but you stay eternal as a child. He thinks he's a Kokiri forest fairy. However,
Holy shit.
he's 35 and needs to get a real job.
Okay, so he's me.
Yes.
What you're saying is I am Tingle.
You are indeed Kulu Limpa Tingle.
My father tells me to grow up and act my age, but why? I tell you, Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy.
So,
Now, while I stand here waiting for a fairy of my own, I sell maps to help out my father.
perfect.
Lucky, you're so lucky to have a fairy. I know. We should be friends.
All right, well, Tingle's coming on a bit strong.
Yes. In exchange, I will sell you a map for cheap as a sign of my friendship.
Right.
Will you buy one of Tingle's maps?
You got a map of Clocktown. Now you can find your way around town.
Thank fucking God.
Well, call again. Tingle, Kulu-Limpa.
What?
These are the magic words that Tingle created himself.
What are you talking about?
Don't steal them. Kulu-Limpa.
I don't know if I can keep playing.
Kulu-Limpa.
So Tingle is
Tingle-
just a treat, and I would love to hear your take on Tingle.
Tingle is me, straight up. Can't get around that.
No,
no
yeah.
beating around the bush. I am Tingle.
You are Tingle. I want your father to play this game, look me dead in the eyes, and just be like, Nintendo owes me money for taking my son's likeness.
Yes. I know he also has a spin-off game.
I did not
You
know
weren't
that.
aware of that?
I'm literally going home and playing it today.
Tingle has a spin-off game.
Thank God.
Maybe that's a Patreon bonus. but-
Yes, that's absolutely going on the Zelda Patreon bonus games.
So, Tingle's a character. What fun. What a treat.
I don't know what else to say, but we cannot miss the
No.
opportunity to talk about Tingle.
No. And I definitely needed that map because holy shit, can I not navigate this town?
Which is funny because
Which is
it's literally
fine because
only
it's north, south, west, and east.
It's only 4 quadrants,
Yeah.
and they tell you with this beautiful animation every time you walk into a different section of town what section of town it is.
Yeah. I think going into this, it's just a lot to absorb because each section has plenty of NPCs and a lot going on. And I think a lot of this game, my assumption is that I will become very acquainted with the town
Yes.
and it'll just become kind of almost a character in itself, if that makes sense.
Yes. So one thing that's really nice for me watching you play this game is that I get to relive my childhood memories of playing this game for the first time. And at one point I was almost just like overcome with the rush of emotion of like just childhood nostalgia. And it's almost a hint, and I'm a little hesitant about it, but the patterns on each gate that lead to separate sections of town are each unique to if it's north, south, east, or west. And that just triggered this deep emotional, like visceral response of remembering that was how I navigated as a child was, oh, the green and blue intertwisting vines go to North Clocktown. Cool. Remember that. The orange and blue go to south, blah, 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 blah. And I feel like I'm finally getting to feel like how you felt for FF7, where you're just like, oh, like, is he going to pick up on that thing? Is he going to notice it? Is he going to talk to that NPC? Oh, he didn't. Fuck. Okay. Don't know what he's going to do about that later on when that becomes vital.
So we met Tingle.
We met Tingle.
We got a map, thank God. And we come upon the Great Fairy's cave.
Yeah. Chris was real ready for hashtag thick fairy.
Give me thick fairy.
Two C's and thick.
It's what I'm here for.
However,
Come into the fountain, and there's kind of just a bunch of little fairies floating around that have a very fun expression. I love their faces. It's very sad.
Young
Someone, please, hear my plea. I've been broken and shattered to pieces by the masked Skull Kid. Please find the one stray fairy lost in town and bring her to the fairy fountain.
All right. Well, I didn't expect that. So, Skull Kid,
Busted her.
boy, does that sun move quickly.
Yeah. Getting real close to evening here, huh?
It's evening. And I learned that Skull Kid has split the Great Fairy into a number of different pieces, and that's what these little fairies are floating around. And what I have to do at this point is find the missing fairy, return it to the Great Fairy Fountain, and it will regain its original form as the Great Fairy.
Yes.
Big concern here, because I did not realize that Skull Kid was powerful enough to fucking split a Great Fairy into multiple pieces. Just shatter it.
Here's the other thing. In the time since you turned into a Deku scrub, he has discovered that he does not like, and sold Epona. He has broken the Great Fairy into pieces, and we find out he fucked with the Bomber Gang as well.
Yes.
So he is in seemingly a lot of places in very short bursts of time, doing very destructive, but still somewhat more of a nuisance than a real, like,
Evil.
actively evil, harmful thing.
Right. And the way you're saying that, whoops, I hadn't considered this while we were playing, but that makes me think he has some control over time as well, potentially. I don't know, but maybe he's like manipulating time so he can be in multiple places doing a bunch of things at once. The other thing that you keep mentioning is that he sold Epona, which means somebody has Epona that I have to buy her from, I assume. Maybe, I don't know if that wasn't an unintentional spoiler, but...
No, he says he sold Epona.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
you
I
just
think-
like ditched her.
No. I think you might have missed it. He actually tells you, I did you a favor and got rid of that useless horse and sold her.
Oh, okay. I remember the...
Yeah, so that's why I it wasn't a spoiler because he straight up said it. But
Okay, gotcha.
That's one of the things with this game is that I would strongly encourage you to take care with the prompts to the same level of degree that I scrutinize prompts in FF7. Because at first I was doing the same thing in FF7 as you're just like, I don't care, you're an NPC. And then I discovered I need to care about every fucking NPC in this game. Got it.
Yes. I think I got there eventually.
I don't
but-
think it took you as long as you think. I think you were so stressed out with the fact that the entire first episode is on a timer.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't like puzzle solving. The three main themes of this game are puzzle solving, time manipulation, and making sure to do things in the right order, which is already for you, I know, is going to be a huge problem. And I'm very excited for it. So yeah, we were Great Fairy.
Great Fairy. Great Fairy's been split by the Skull Kid. Fucking terrifying. That's no good. So we leave, and I feel like I found the missing fairy bit pretty okay. Shit. Okay.
Is there a problem here?
I don't care about you.
This is everything I wanted and more.
This is very stressful.
Chris, it's 8 p.m. What are you doing? It's like night here.
No. Oh, God.
Hey, look, it's
hey, it's that fairy.
Hey,
How do I
I won.
assume, here we go. I'm a problem solver, Hanny.
Oh, yeah.
Asses.
Remember, you can look when you're inside the...
I wasn't ready for the blow.
Excuse me. Get her.
Get that fairy!
Please, hear my plea. The masked Skull Kid has broken me apart and scattered my pieces. Please find a way to return me to the fairy fountain in North Clocktown.
Isn't that what I'm doing? All right. Okay. If I bring this fairy back, am I gonna get thick fairy again?
Yeah, you are. You're absolutely going to get the thickness. I want to point out here, this is something you wouldn't know, but it's also something that's never going to come up again because we're past that point now. The Great Fairy piece is actually in a different spot depending on which day and what time of day you're on. So you actually got very lucky in that it was nighttime, which means she's in the South Clocktown, right in the center of village. So you basically walked out of North Clocktown and found her right away.
Interesting.
But if it's daytime, she's hiding in the Laundry River, which is over by where the like frog was that you were trying to talk
I would
to.
never have found that.
And you would never find that. So it's
No.
much easier to find her at night. And I feel like that is because at night, there's less people out. So she's like not skittish, right? Like, because fairies have always been skittish in Zelda games.
So apparently my bumblefucking kind of saved me. And
Yes.
it was night by the time I left the Great Fairy. Found the fairy.
Yeah. Fucking great.
Brought it back. Got some of that
Good
thick fairy.
Good thick fairy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I hate that that's our next merch, but there it is.
There it is.
Um,
Can it be you as a fairy at the fairy fountain?
just like doing the twerking motion, like the
Yeah.
bit like the lip fillers and like my
Please.
ass out. Like,
Yes.
Yes.
Give me the thickness.
Here she comes.
I'm here for the thickness. I'm here for the thickening.
Oh God.
Hello. Tattle, and you, young one of the altered shape. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the great fairy of magic. I thought that masked child was helping me, and I grew careless. All I can offer you now is this. I shall grant you magic power as a sign of my gratitude. Please accept it.
Tight. I don't feel like this is... I mean...
Are you saying she's not thick enough for you?
No, I was going to say that I don't feel like she's child appropriate, but I don't feel like any of this game is so far.
I played this game when I was 10, and I'm amazed I didn't have nightmares from it.
Yeah, I probably will.
It gets really creepy. You've been granted magic power. In your current form, press B to shoot bubble blasts.
What?
Press and hold B to blow big bubble.
Wait,
Release B to shoot it. Your magic power decreases when you shoot. Replenish it with magic jars and potions.
so I...
The man who lives in the observatory outside of town may know of the Skull Kid's whereabouts, but be careful. You must not underestimate the child's power, kind young one.
Seems like you did.
If ever you are returned to your former shape, come see me, and I shall give you more help.
So I literally returned you to your true form. And
But look, you
gave
have
me,
something called shoot now.
You gave me bubble?
Wait.
What?
But you can shoot bubbles now. I mean, that's a you problem.
Oh, wait, what?
Chris,
I can only shoot it in first person?
What's the problem? What's the problem here? You can't just shoot a bubble?
Oh,
Why
I
don't you
don't
try
like...
Z targeting something and shooting a bubble at it?
Jesus Christ. Oh, I have to get the balloon.
There it is.
I don't like that the time ticks down when you're in the fairy fountain.
I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm going to, I think.
So she gave you something in response for returning her to her thickness, if you will.
Yeah, she gave me TM bubble.
Yes, and?
That's why I kept saying bubble, because it's the only thing that I could think of.
I didn't even catch it until you said it just now that it was a TM. That's really fucking funny. Yeah, she gave you TM bubble.
Got bubble. I can blow a bubble now. Run out of there, all pumped and excited to just start blasting.
So anyway, I started
Just
blasting.
start blasting.
Thanks so much for listening to the First Encounter podcast. If you want the journey to continue, please support us at patreon.com/firstencounter. Find our socials and contact info at firstencounterpodcast.com. Please stop by and say hey. Our intro and outro music is by Alden Zach.
Oh no, oh my god. There's no jump at all.
This is delightful.
I have to flower power every time.
Is that a problem?
I didn't realize you could rotate the camera while you were inside the
Yes.
flower.
It'd be kind of foolish if you couldn't, huh?
Ugh.
Edge.
Edge!